First of all, thank you everyone for being here with us to show your support and solidarity. And before I start reading the statement of support from MPs, I want to thank the Office of Tim Lawton for their continuous support. And Tim has been a staunch supporter of Tibet and the Tibetan people, as well as Uyghurs, Hong Kong, and many other persecuted communities around the world. And I also want to thank Patrick Brady, MP from Scotland, for his message as well. I will now begin by reading Tim's message. Hello, my name is Tim Lawton. I'm the MP for East Worthing and Shoreham in Sussex. I'm the co-chair of the All-Party Parliamentary Group for Tibet. But most important of all, I'm one of the 7 British parliamentarians who have been sanctioned by the Chinese government, something that we all wear as a badge of honor. Now, I'm sorry I can't be with you at your Resist CCP Day March. I wish everybody there the very best, and we are very supportive of everything you are there to do and all the campaigning that you do day in and day out. The last year has again been one of wholesale human rights abuses by the Chinese Communist Party government. Whether it be the continued abuses of the Tibetan people within Tibet for now more than 62 years and Tibetans throughout the world, whether it be the notorious human rights abuses and what we have defined as genocide against the Uyghur people in Xinjiang, or, of course, the increasing oppression and suppression of freedom-loving people in Hong Kong, many of whom are leaving that part of the world and coming out of China to the UK and other parts of the world to seek the freedom that they have been used to for so many generations. So we will continue to call out China in Parliament, in world assemblies, in parliaments across the world. Parliaments like myself, parliamentarians like myself have joined together through associations like IPAC, Interparliamentary Alliance on China, to make sure that China is firmly on the agenda of governments throughout the world, and those governments take action to make sure that China's abuses inside and outside of China don't go unnoticed, that they are called out and that they have consequences. And that's why in the UK Parliament we have been bringing in legislation which restricts those tentacles of the Chinese Communist government. Government involved in the infrastructure projects we have in the UK, in the business boardrooms, and increasingly in our universities and in our schools. We are going to continue calling them out, and it's really important that the organizations represented here today take that important message out into the communities, out into the country and out into countries around the world to stand up against Chinese oppression. We have seen what happens when the world looks the other way with the recent Russian invasion and brutal violence against the people of Ukraine. And of course, China is looking with evil, violent eyes at Taiwan as well. And it's really important that first of all, Russia does not get away in Ukraine, which will only give confidence to China to think they could get their way with Taiwan. That's why it's so important that all the Western democracies continue to support Ukrainian people, because the fight is not just for the people of Ukraine, it is for freedom and democracy throughout the world. And we have seen the
그죠? 휴지 단계.
Yeah, di hum na khati la.
Yeah.
Why is not working?
No, not sure. Did you drink it?
Ale.
Don't change it. 11.
Kali bisim pura.
먹고.
Ko re.
좋아. free to bed. 온치야. 좋아.
Is it working?
Yeah.